Here is the truth. Your brain is not lazy, it is overloaded. You sit down to work and a tiny buzz pulls you away. One ping, one word, then the day is gone. Today you get a simple system that protects your focus, builds momentum, and delivers deep work on demand. No hacks, no hustle sermon. Real tools backed by cognitive science. You will start today, and you will feel the shift. You are not broken. The world is tuned to split attention. We flip that now. You will learn a phone guardrail, a timer, and a reset ritual. Use them to carve one quiet hour and finish one task today. Reality check. Hustle culture tells you to grind longer to win. That fails when your brain is tired and scattered. More hours with split attention do not add up to better work. They add up to shallow output and stress. You may think multitasking makes you faster. The science shows task switching taxes, working memory, and decision control. Every jump creates tiny delays that compound into lost hours. Your mind also makes more errors after each switch. Another myth says motivation will carry you. Motivation spikes and crashes. Systems hold steady. A third myth says willpower is a muscle you can flex all day. Willpower is a limited resource that drains under load. Noise, notifications, and choice overload drain it even faster. One more myth says tools alone will save you. New apps without habits become clutter. Deep work needs friction removed, not endless features added. Long to-do lists feel productive. They hide the one thing that moves the needle. Without a clear target, your brain defaults to easy tasks. You answer messages and push real work to later. Here is the part no guru tells you. Attention is not only about self-control. It is about environment design. If your phone is visible, your focus drops. If your inbox is open, your brain keeps scanning for threats. Close the loops and your mind calms. Then intensity becomes possible. This is not about becoming a robot. It is about choosing when to be fully on and when to be fully off. Balance is not soft. It protects recovery so deep focus can return stronger now. Let us anchor in the research. Cognitive scientists show that focus blocks are where complex thinking happens. Gloria Mark found that people switch tasks many times per hour and take minutes to resume after a hit. Clifford Nass and Eyal Ophir showed heavy media multitaskers perform worse on attention and memory. Sophie Leroy described attention residue. A part of your mind stays stuck on the last task after you stop. That residue lowers performance on the next task until it fades. Cal Newport calls the antidote deep work. Long stretches of undivided attention bring clarity and speed. Brains love stable context. Each change forces your prefrontal cortex to reconfigure rules. Neuroscience also shows how cues shape behavior. BJ Fogg explains that behavior equals motivation and ability and prompt. If you want a habit to fire, make the prompt obvious and the action tiny. Carol Dweck showed that a growth mindset shifts effort into learning. That reduces fear of short-term failure. Charles Duhigg wrote about the cue routine reward loop. These models agree on one point. Design beats willpower. Break goals into clear moves and embed them in your day. Now for energy. UltraDN research points to natural cycles of about 90 minutes of high output. You can ride that wave by working in a strong block and taking a real break. A short walk improves creative insight. Nature clips calm your stress response. Sleep science makes this sharper. Deep sleep clears waste from the brain and resets learning. Late night scrolling steals that repair time and hits focus the next day. On devices, notifications exploit novelty circuits. Each alert triggers a small dopamine spike. This makes you check again and again, even when you do not want to. Turn the tap off for a while, and those circuits quiet down. Device use does not have to be all or nothing. You can protect these windows and still be reachable later. That is the core of this system. Guard the deep block. Reduce residue. Make the right action the easy one. Here's the simple system. It has 3 pillars. A clear target, a protected block, a restart plan. First, set the target. Open Notion or Todoist, and write the one needle mover for today. Phrase it as a verb and a deliverable. For example, write draft the proposal and outline 3 points. Keep it small enough to finish in one deep block. Next, protect the block. Open Google Calendar and create one event for deep work. Set it for 1 hour. Choose the same start time for each workday, so your brain learns the cue. Add one line in the description that names the target. Now build the guardrail. Put your phone in another room. If that is not possible, use Do Not Disturb, and face it down. On your computer, run Focus or Freedom to block social sites and alerts. Close email and chat. Leave one channel for issues. Create a short start ritual. Clear your desk. Open only one tab. Read your target once. Start a timer for 50 minutes. Use a simple timer or the Forest app. During the block, use a capture pad. When a thought pops up, dump it there and return to the task. If you get stuck, switch tactics, not tasks. Change the angle, sketch, outline. Explain the idea in plain words. Keep your hands moving. Action feeds clarity. Keep going. At the bell, take a short break. Stand up and walk. Drink water. Look far to relax your eyes. Do not open inboxes. Let your brain settle. Then run a quick review. Mark done or not done. If not done, write the very next tiny step. This sets up your restart plan. You can re-enter without friction later. Now schedule one more block if the day allows. 2 strong blocks beat 8 weak hours. To support this, shape your environment. Turn off non-urgent banners. Move distracting icons off the dock. Use full screen mode during deep work. Put your capture pad within reach. Make the default easy. Build a short night reset. Prepare your desk. Pick the target for tomorrow. Write it on a card and place it on your keyboard. Your brain will prime overnight. Finally, add accountability. Share your daily target with a friend. Send a check mark when you finish. This tiny social nudge keeps the system alive during hard weeks. None of this needs hype. It needs repeatable moves that lower choice and raise action. That is how deep work becomes a daily habit, not a rare miracle. Here is how you start today. Take 5 minutes now. Open your Notes app and write the one target for today. Set a deep work event in Google Calendar for the next open hour. Move it to a stable time if needed. Put your phone in another room. If you must keep it near you, use Do Not Disturb and face it down. Close email and chat. Run Focus or Freedom for 1 hour. Clear your desk. Open only one tab. Read your target once. Start a timer for 50 minutes. Use Forest if you like a visual cue. Work the plan. When you feel a pull, write it on your capture pad and return to the task. If you stall, change the method, not the mission. Outline in simple lines. Speak the idea out loud. At the bell, take a 5-minute break. Walk to the door and back. Drink water, breathe slow, do a quick review. Mark done or not done. If not done, write the next tiny step and add it to Notion or Todoist. Plan tomorrow now. Pick one target. Add it to your calendar as a deep block. Share your target with one friend. Send a check mark when you finish. Run this for 7 days. You will feel calmer and sharper. You will notice fewer tab hops. You will see more finished work with less drag. The change will build each week. Stay with it. Track wins. This is not about being busy. It is about doing the right work at the right time. If a day explodes, protect one short block and win the day. Pause the video and set up your first block now. Then tell me in the comments how it went. And if this helped, subscribe to Mind Power for evidence-based productivity.